Dude! So, a while ago, man, it's almost been like a year now, I got an arcade machine. It's like an absolute dream come true. I always wanted an arcade machine, and equally a game that's pretty hard to find on consoles that you can use like good arcade sticks with. And that was the big motivating factor behind me getting Capcom vs. SNK 2. Now this machine has been absolutely amazing to me over the past essentially 8 months or so. We played the holy god out of it, and throughout that time I did a lot of stuff like restoring the control sticks, getting some Korean style like bat sticks, not really Japanese style, but I don't want to deal with the huge American sticks either. So I did something called the Garage Warrior for a few episodes with CVS2 in hand, but something else has happened recently, and the Garage Warrior is going to be shifting to another game. I can't believe it. I found a Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo machine. Now, if you guys actually look at this thing, it's not like a recreation cabinet, and if anybody that was familiar with the game from like, God, when it came out back in '94 or something, it's actually the original freaking cabinet, which pretty much sold me on it the most. Now it needs some work, some of the joysticks are a little funky, some of the buttons do need some touch-ups, but it's Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Like, I can't even... Like, I saw this, and it's kind of a funny story. The moment I saw it, and I saw how high definition the original CRT like television was, and I'm like, there's like history. There's like almost 20 years of history in this machine. Not to even mention that Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo is pretty much the longest running competitive fighting game like of all time. People are still playing it to this day, so I was considering it, but at the same time I'm like, I don't want to get another arcade machine. It's gonna take up space and all this stuff. Lo and behold, my wife was with me at the time when we saw this machine, and I kid you not, she muttered the words, this is, quote goes under shit my wife says, "Max, we should buy the Super Turbo machine, it looks pretty." And after that, I don't know if I could have said no, and we came home with the Super Turbo machine. So from this point forward, the Garage Warrior series will now continue, featuring Capcom vs. SNK 2, and the lovely and magnificent Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I'm not amazing at this game by any means. I only played a lot of it before like HD Remix came out, and I really started to appreciate it. I'm like, wow, this game's solid as hell. And it all made sense, so I can't even believe I own this machine. It blows my mind that it actually is sitting in my freaking garage next to a Capcom vs. SNK 2 cabinet. So stay tuned, guys. I'm going to get some friends over, and right after this I'm going to put up some videos of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, the Garage Warrior. Take care, dudes.